Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Dark Horse Trucking. I know I said last night after the Farm Sim game that didn't know if I would be back online, but I got about 45 minutes this afternoon, and we've got a new truck here in the Europe game. I finally broke down and got the John Ruda. Not the one I've been planning to get. I was going to get the torpedo, which what you see here is the torpedo mod I've been using. I've been talking about getting the John Ruda torpedo, which is fantastic, and I probably will still get it eventually. But in our other channel, or in our other profiles, the ones we do convoys on, I've started driving Renault trucks. I've really gotten to like them. They were really the only brand that I'd not really experimented with. And John Ruda has a really cool Renault concept truck that is like a futuristic, like, you know, it's not a production model, but it's really cool looking. Looks like a spaceship. And it's got the mirror cams, which I love, and that was one of the things I love to have. But Ruda is doing a Christmas sale right now. He's got all of his mods on sale on his site, and I went ahead and got the Radiance concept. And I'm real happy with it. In one of my other profiles, I've already built out one, but I thought we would jump in here and build out the new truck for Dark Horse Trucking. So, and maybe if we have time, we'll do a couple of the last holiday deliveries that I need to do. So this is another mod that I've got. This is an old Renault, the Retro, the AE, and the Integral, and the E-Tech. It's a good mod as well. This is the Radiance. So as you can see, it's very kind of Star Trek, futuristic looking. But I just thought it was really cool, and it was worth, you know, I think on the sale it was for $15. And that's a fantastic price for a John Ruda mod. So I just went ahead and jumped on it. So let's go ahead and build this thing out. Let's see what we can get with it. Wipers or no wipers? Not sure why you would not want wipers. I wonder if it does something when it rains. I might try that out in the other profile. Just see what happens if you get the no wipers and what happens when it rains. Alright, so we've got a 4x2. We've got a 6x2 with the raised rear tires, 6x2 mid-lift, 6x4, and then an 8x4. I usually like to go with the 6x4. So let's go with that. And then for engines, these are all the John Ruda engines, by the way. I don't have any other mods loaded in. So we've got a 380, 430, 440, 460, 480, and 520. Of course, we're going to go ahead and go with the 520. We've got a 12-speed and a 12-speed with retarder. We're going to stick with the 12-speed with retarder. So we've got gray interior, standard interior, blacked out, cognac, which is kind of a brown leather, dark blue, which that's kind of our company color. But I think I'm going to make the truck that, so don't want the interior to be that as well. So I may go with the cognac for a contrast. It's not quite the gold of our company colors, but it is something different. And there is a template on here for the skins. And I'm probably going to try, when I get back from Christmas break, I'm going to try and get... I'm going to try and do a skin for it with our Dark Horse logos. I want it to say Dark Horse right here and have the horse logo here and on the back. So yeah. And what comes with it here, we've got a nice white. This is kind of the standard Radiance yellow, red sunset, stormy blue, candy red, black shadow, and bronze autumn. I like this bronze autumn color. I like that kind of gold. But let's go with our company colors. We'll go with the metallic version of it. And like I said, I'm gonna try and get our logos on here, but I just can't. I'm not gonna try and do that now. But it will be coming. Because just like with ATC, that's one of the best parts of having a John Ruda is you get to skin it. So that will be coming. Got a couple horns on here. Go ahead and put a beacon on there, sure. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's too low. Way too low. Oh, that one's got a like a see-through plastic on it. So that one's kind of got rounded edges. Oh, and that one's kind of flat to the surface of the truck. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. And I love my Strands lights that I've been using on all of my Europe trucks, but Ruda has his own version of them in here. So yeah, let's just go with the Ruda. plastic, painted, and chromed. Let's go with the chrome. I'm gonna go with chrome as long as it doesn't break the bank. Don't remember where we're in. I can't remember where it is that we're based out of. I'm gonna go France for now since that's where we're buying it. And once I figure out where it is, I'll change it. All right, so let's go through bumpers, standard. So it's got a bump bar with a bunch of lights. Okay. So the bumper itself doesn't change, it just adds the different versions of the bump bar. I like that. So plastic deflector, painted, chromed, plastic with less tint. That's cool, so you can see through it better. I think I gotta go with the chrome. Something this futuristic, you gotta chrome it out. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. Had a scammer in the chat that needed to be banned. All right. Moving on. Painted fenders. Nothing you can do with the bumper, but it is a cool bumper. So this is the stock floor. And then just smooth painted, smooth chrome, diamond plate, and painted diamond plate. I'm gonna go with the smooth chrome. Oh boy, you can add all kinds of lights on here. I'm probably gonna hold off on that. I'll probably come back and add those in later. So we got our own Radiance wheels. Gonna go ahead and go with that. Keep the look. Hub, and there's no cover needed. It's got its own bolts. Oh, so if you change the lug nuts, it takes out the wheel or the hub one. So let's just leave that in there, and we'll go ahead and jump onto our Michelin tires. This should all be already in place. Looks like that's going to be it for the outside here, except for the, adding some lamps here, which, like I said, I'm going to do that later. Let's go ahead and get on the interior. Hey, Bullets, man. How you doing? Definitely want that to be GPS. Yeah, could put a GPS over here. Let's try that where it's at. Let's leave that alone for now. Put our Viking in here. Go ahead and get our aviators in here. Get our bulldog. I've been using this. I bought the Schmitz trailer pack, and I really like this mug, but that was another reason for buying the Radiance, was it comes with the trailer that matches the truck. So probably not going to be using the Schmitz trailer. So let's just go with a Renault mug here. I don't know if there's anything. Is there a... I don't see any... yeah, we'll put that in there. We'll have a serious radio in there, because we're always... we always have tunes playing when we're working, so let's go ahead and put a Sirius XM. That works. Can't really see it, but we will throw the PS2 pillow in there. I wish I could get my Michelin bag to put in here or in the floor. And I think with this one, we're going to go with a laptop showing our truck info. Definitely go with the black one. All right. I think that's. I don't ever do this stuff. I'll come back and do the rest of those later. I just thought it'd be cool to put those in since I put them on the front. Oh, that's cool. The dash, the speedometer here moves with the steering column. That's kind of cool. I like that. So just for my... Yeah, so we're headquartered out of Germany. Oh. All right. So we've got 3 more deliveries we need to make to get our quota for the Christmas event. May have to do at least one of them off stream. It's already 20 till. Let's see if we can find something real quick. Oh, I guess that's really the only one going, so let's grab it. got some get up and go. Oh yeah, we got to first of all, I've got it maxed out. Sounds a little low. There's one right there, close by. Good enough. Yeah, that's closest one. Kind of glad it has a full-on engine in it. I almost assumed that it was going to be an electric, just from the look of it and all. But it actually has a pretty good engine and sound to it. Look out the window to see the mirror. Yeah, I meant to show you that. That's the emergency brake. I like that. wish it had an interior light like the Peak glider does for cases like this when I'm driving at night. But he's constantly modding or updating all of these mods, so I'm sure there's plans for this thing in the future. I swear this AI in Winterland is programmed to come at you at the exact wrong second.
Turn left.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us this evening. I'm probably going to try and knock out these last 2 deliveries since I'm going to be out of town. And I want to go ahead and get that done before I leave. I don't remember when it ends, but I think it ends before I'll be getting back. But either way, I'll be happy to have it finished and out of the way. So I'll probably knock these last 2 jobs out this evening, get some more time behind the wheel of our new John Ruda. I may drive it in the other profile though, so I'm not taking away from the stream. But yeah, that is our new ride, our John Ruda Radiance concept from Renault. Super happy with it. I love the way it looks. I love the way the console is on the steering column, so it moves with the steering wheel. If there's a complaint, I would like for there to be more customization, but there is a ton of customization, but it's not as much as with the glider. So if I were to have a complaint with it, that would be the only thing. Otherwise, I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off of here and try to knock these last 2 jobs out this evening. So this will probably be the last time I'm talking to you between now and Christmas. So I hope you have a fantastic holiday and a wonderful new year. I'm looking forward to what we're going to be getting into in the new year. Now that I've hooked up with these bullets and the guys over at the truck stop transport, we have a ton of fun over there, and I still need to get a link together for the Discord server. But if you look up on any of the VTC hubs, like on Truckee or Truckbook, if you look up truck stop transport, you'll find it. It's a really good group of guys. We have a ton of fun, especially when we all get in a convoy together. And it's a growing group, so we'd love to have more people jump in. So yeah, as I said, if I'm probably not going to see you again, so I hope you have a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year, and we will see you next year. Take it easy, everybody.